Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared. Big chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Son Heung-min. He's picked his way through. And here's Thuram. Tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Cucurella made a search from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And he's intervened well there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Lukaku. Vinicius Junior! They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he thumps it clear. Now it's Lukaku. Alexander-Arnold. And he welcomes it in. He's in, surely! He can get that clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. He could be in here. Great ball, and he's in here. There's no flat, and the finish! Goal! Spain! And they're back in front. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Spain get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers. Little
chance! He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
15 minutes till half-time. Valverde. Now it's Thuram. And here's Osimhen. Thuram. Osimhen. Ruben Dias clears it away. Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Very nicely done. Valverde takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Osimhen, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Passes.
Vinicius Junior!
Valverde, who does have an assist to his name. And he was quick to react.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Thuram. And he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold. Lukaku.
2 minutos de descuento.
Barella. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's cut it out.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's half-time here. Vietnam come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High-scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides. Quite a half, more of the same please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Second period then underway. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Alexander-Arnold. Partey. That is lovely. Cucurella was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Foot in. And it's Son Heung-min. And there's green grass ahead of him. Thuram. And he's whipped it across. Partey. So what can they make of this? Not the most accurate pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Osimhen. Showing good feet. Now it's Son Heung-min. Van Dijk with the clearance. Oh, it's a sweet ball. Can he finish? Goal, Spain! And they get themselves in front! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Osimhen really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And now he has two.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Vietnam really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Musiala. That's going to go a long way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And that is a little undercooked. Great ball if he can get there. Ødegaard. That pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe. Musiala. Nuno Mendes. And here's Mbappe. That's tidy. Mbappe is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Cambio de jugadores en España.
The keeper is trying to just get everything in order.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
El dorsal 10.
Odegaard!
El dorsal 17. El dorsal 14.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Surlot of Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Odegaard. Brilliantly cut out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Odegaard. Played back in. Musiala has a goal! And again, he's got a goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Vietnam clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, without doubt, that's given the coach food for thought. Does he settle for extra time or try to go for a winner before then? Decision time.
Rice. And here's Lukaku. Strokes it back. And the shot!
Spain showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Koundé. Nuno Mendes. Oh, it's in! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Habrá 4 minutos de
The
descuento.
final seconds now. Odegaard. He might have to go it alone here. Mbappe hits one. Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? And that has raised the roof. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out? Well, and that's that. Vietnam have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Podremos disfrutar de un pequeño espectáculo.
So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
Decent hit!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Cucurella. Vinicius,
Great hit! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Lukaku very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Spain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nicely worked. Barella. And it's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. He's had it taken off him. Spain have the chance to go the other way. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Valverde. Look at this.
Now the finish! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Rice, and the counter is on. Valverde. Oh, important interception. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Osimhen. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And no, that was never going to make it. Barella. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Lukaku.
Hits one!
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Alexander-Arnold to take it as usual. Spain are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice. And here's Thuram. Thuram. Barella.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Son Heung-min.
Oh, shooting chance!
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Thuram gets flagged offside. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Rice, he won't be happy with that one. Cucurella, Vinicius Junior. Thuram does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That has been cut short. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's intervened well there. Barella. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Osimhen. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Min. No way through. Partey. Rice. Thuram. Min. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So it's back to business. Alexander-Arnold. Ruben Dias. That's Partey. Cucurella chooses to go back. Osimhen. Rice. Min looking to run onto it. And he's managed to get free. And he's only too happy to take that back. Barella. Partey. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Osimhen.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's a good run down the left. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rice. No, that's been intercepted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now they can clear their lines. Barella. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Alexander-Arnold. Cucurella.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 11. El dorsal
Well, there's the
18,
clearance.
El dorsal 20. El dorsal 27. El dorsal
Partey.
15. Serán sustituidos.
Can he get it through?
El dorsal 21. El dorsal 9. El dorsal 14.
Now it's the...
El
And the
dorsal
shot!
87.
Now,
El
who's going to be
dorsal
first to
17.
this?
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Nuno Mendes. Now Ødegaard. Passes short and sharp. Mbappe! Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Pulisic in acres of space out wide. Nice interception, well timed. Partey getting this one clear. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, they can break here. Into the last quarter of an hour. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well.
Vietnam merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And here's Haaland. Nicked it back promptly. Haaland! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
There is some
13.
activity down on the
Será
touchline.
sustituido
It seems
por
there's going to be a
el
change.
dorsal 6.
Oh, well played, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Lukaku. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now it's Pulisic. That has been knocked clear. Mbappe. Ødegaard. The final 5 minutes. Vietnam need to make something happen here. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hakimi. Now Ødegaard. Musiala. Real chance! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's quick to get it clear again. Over to the left. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Partey. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. Well, we are already up and running again. Rice. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Partey. Oh, that's well spotted. Partey.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nuno Mendes. Now Ødegaard. Partey. Nuno Mendes. Mendes goes on a charge down the left. Konate attempts a clearance.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Partey. Pulisic. Oh, great play. Partey. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Hakimi. Ødegaard. Nice bit of trickery. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. That's it for the first period of extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 4.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? And he goes cross-field. Hakimi. Now Ødegaard. Hakimi. He's found a way through. Rice. It's a good foot in there. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Haaland. Played back in. Konate getting this one clear. Spain have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. That is lovely. Partey. Konate cuts it out.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. It's a chance for Spain to break. And there's green grass ahead of him. Big header! Good delivery, but no joy. And that is it. There will be penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
OK, get set. We have penalties. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he's found the net.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Ødegaard is the next man in the spotlight. Oh, it's a really good save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Spain with this chance to pull two clear. And he's put them two in front. Vietnam can't afford to miss another one. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he?
Lukaku will take the third penalty. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
So down by two, another miss can be game, set and match. Big character, big moment, big save. Courtois must save it. Oh, he saved it!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. It's saved and it's over! Vietnam fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. As cruel as that is, the two sides had been inseparable after 2 hours of action.
Oh, this is so tough.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Lukaku showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that should get the job done. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Nuno Mendes has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Lukaku. Cucurella. Barella. Moved on forwards. Vicario is there to clear. Vinicius Junior. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Son Heung-min. Courtois will lay claim to that. Barella.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
To Barella. Partey. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that's a good ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Look at the space here. Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Lukaku. That's good defending, very good defending. Alexander-Arnold made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Oh, that was vital. Partey. Cucurella. And here's Lukaku. Lukaku. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Can he finish? Goal!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Son Heung-min driving through the middle. Can he finish? Partey. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And Cucurella. Always onto this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lukaku. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Danger averted for now. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
This is the time you need that pace.
No way through. Spread neatly. Vietnam looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And here's Thuram. And here's Lukaku. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to get it away. And here's Lukaku. And here's Son Heung-min. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Barella. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Thuram. And here's Son Heung-min. Well, they can break here. Partey. And he cuts out the supply. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I think, on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Vietnam happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Vietnam really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a nicely measured pass. Now this could be a chance. Cucurella. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Succumbs to the pressure. Rice with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Cucurella. Partey. And he's forced to go back. Passes short and sharp.
Big chance! It's there! And this is getting better and better.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And has a goal! Konate is there, and he can get that clear. Spain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
El dorsal 20, el dorsal 27, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 15. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 4, el dorsal 18, el dorsal 5, el dorsal
And the
10.
finish! Sticks it away!
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Hakimi. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, such a clever touch. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Thuram. Oh, great. Thuram! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Thuram really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Vietnam are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Back into the middle. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's a quick one. Looking for options for move. Chance! It's a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Musiala making good progress on the right-hand side. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. João Neves. Ødegaard.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's had it nicked away. And the counter is on. He's had it taken off him.
Spain showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Nice sequence of passes, this. He's found Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage.
Great hit! Sticks it away! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Hakimi. Partey. Ødegaard.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Nuno Mendes. Quality ball. Thuram is herring after that one. Musiala. That's Partey. Nuno Mendes. Mbappe. He's in a great position. Ødegaard! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And we're done. Vietnam proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Vietnam leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.